But there's no,
Okay, we are ready.
Would you all please rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to welcome you here to the April meeting of the County Board. Mr. Clerk, would you call the roll?
Certainly. Farnham.
Here.
Chittick.
Here.
Luddington.
here,
Patrick.
Here.
Bruner.
Here.
Lorenzen. Voigt.
Here. Next item, we need a motion to approve the submitted meeting minutes for March 2nd, the special meeting, and March 11th, regular meeting, and March 24th, a special meeting.
I made it.
Phil moves.
Second.
Derek seconds.
You're behind me one time.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Next, we have claims against the county. Questions? Hearing none, a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Derek moves. Andy seconds.
Yep.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. County board claims. Questions? Phil moves.
Second.
Derek seconds. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Come on, Paul, I like you behind me.
Public hearing, or public comment? Is there any public comment this morning? Gary, you're the public, so there's a lot of pressure on you.
Comment about the media taking it on the chin?
Okay, moving along, we have a highway resolution authorizing the clerk to transmit DLR 02120 resolution requesting consent of the Department of Transportation to the reappointment of the incumbent as the county engineer. Questions, discussions? We talked about that Monday morning. Does anybody have any contrary thoughts to that? Or if not, I'd entertain a motion to approve, to authorize that resolution.
I'll make that motion. Bruno on a second.
I'll second.
Bunch
Okay.
of crap you
Phil
do.
moves, Bruner seconds.
You guys have the table to sign papers on. I think you have to motion and second everything.
I have a busy schedule. Yeah.
God, what do you gotta do again?
Clean the microwave, that's my
Okay.
job today.
These slugs break the pin, I was never brought in.
Would you call the roll, sir?
Several.
Farnham.
Yes.
Chittick.
Yes,
Luddington.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Bruner.
Yes.
Lorenzen.
Yes.
Okay, it does carry. Next item is to temporarily suspend the Edgar County Wind Energy Conversion System Ordinance, citing approval permits until time the 909-02 ordinance has been revised and updated as we've discussed.
Yep.
Anybody have a problem with that? Andy moves.
Second.
Dan seconds.
Wind energy, that's what's late.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Next, we have a resolution in support and commitment of local funds for the USDA grant involving the studies on the jail, and that would be for the Coles County Regional Planning Commission. We discussed that on Monday morning. Does anybody have any other questions regarding that issue? I'd entertain a motion to approve. Phil moves, Andy seconds. Further discussion? Mr. Clerk?
Farnham.
Yes.
Chittick.
yes.
Luddington.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Bruner.
Yes.
Lorenzen.
Yes, I just wanted to have the longest pause before I said yes.
Okay, next is a resolution to reappoint Ray Crable as trustee of the Brockton Community Fire Protection District. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Derek moves.
I'll second.
Phil seconds. Would you call the roll?
Farnham.
Yes.
Chittick,
Yes.
Luddington,
Yes, how long does that take?
Patrick,
Yes.
Bruner,
Yes.
Lorenzen.
Yes.
It is carried. Now we need a resolution to accept the office oath and bond for Ray Crable, trustees of the Brockton Community Fire Protection District. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Dan moves, Phil seconds. Mr. Clerk?
Farnum,
Yes.
Chittick,
Yes.
Luddington,
Yes.
Patrick,
Yes.
Bruner,
Yes.
Lorenzen.
Yes.
Okay, we come to the portion for officers and department heads. We have one here. Augie, do you have anything you wish to talk to us about this morning?
Well, not so much talk to you about, but I will take the opportunity to let you know that the election results have been canvassed and submitted to the State Board of Elections. And so we're all done with that. Every vote that was cast has been accounted for. And overall, we had a 25% turnout, which, given the environment that we live in, I thought was fair. And so again, I want to take the opportunity to thank all of my election judges and the polling places for allowing us to be in there, and to thank volunteers and of course my staff for all the help that they've done. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people to make the election happen, and so I'm very thankful for that, and just want to say a big thank you. So other than that, questions for me?
The new system's working without a hitch?
Yes, new equipment is wonderful, everybody loves it, it's easier to use,
It's nice.
more efficient.
Just from my area, the moving the polling place to the Methodist church seemed to work out well.
Great.
Got a few phone calls on where it was now, but welcome to changing anything.
Is there one more school polling place?
There is one more. So, it's probably not gonna happen with this election, just given the nature of we're staffing what we're doing, as far as rotating schedules, and, I'm answering phones just like the other gals are. And, so we're doing what we can do, but, that's not quite honestly, something I think we're gonna get to this year, but
Sure.
I
Is there a
hope,
valid request in?
I'm sorry,
Is there like a viable request in?
there is.
Okay.
There is. So we'll work on it.
Thank you, Augie.
Thank you.
Let's see. Just trying to think of anything else. You do have straightened it out with the coroner as far as what's gonna happen. He was here briefly and everything's gone there. Did you wanna slide into, talking about your area? I noticed they're just about complete out here.
Fence done out there, not much more than what I said Monday. I mean, things
Okay.
are going along, we're kind of a little bit of a standstill because of not being able to get in places, but jail's moving right along.
John, do you have anything?
I don't have anything.
Dan, you have a little something?
Just the issue with the dogs at Vermillion yesterday. Had a call from a concerned citizen that was upset with a couple of pit bulls that jumped into his fenced-in area in town of Vermillion. So I talked to him. He was fairly upset that something couldn't be done about it. So then I talked to Andrea, and she had gone out and with the sheriff and talked to the person that supposedly had the dog. Come find out the dogs did not belong to that person. They were simply visiting, and they got loose and got into the guy's property. So Andrea talked to and she had talked to the person that supposedly had the dogs. Well, she did not go back and talk to the guy and explain that the dogs did not belong to that person. So I made 3 phone calls, and I think it's been resolved to, the guy's okay with it right now, so.
Appreciate that.
The only thing I didn't know is we have no leash law or ordinance in the county. Is that correct? But it was not in the county, it was in the city of Vermillion. So I suggested call the mayor, which the guy did, but the mayor did not answer the phone, so I don't know who the mayor is in Vermillion. I think he said that Bailey was last name.
Does that sound right, Carl? Yeah, I don't know whether, I know Chrisman has a leash law, but I don't know about some of the other smaller communities in our county.
So, in a way, it wasn't the lady's fault because it wasn't her dogs. It was just dogs for the persons visiting the lady. So, it was resolved to the best we could do, I think. Okay.
Okay. Phil, do you have anything? Carl? We need a closed session, I think.
Right, yeah. At some point, I need to get the figures on smart lot down at the jail and the lighting and the plumbing.
Okay.
Because I'm keeping track of what we're spending down there on this renovation, and I want to see if we can somehow get that broke out. I noticed we paid like $500,000 just today for the smart lot.
That's nice.
It's not broke out, you know, different places, so.
It is on the invoice, we'll get you a copy of that.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and Chuck may have it too.
it does, yeah,
I'll get it.
it's, okay.
All right, well, I just
I don't
gotta get that at some point.
don't think it's gonna call, my understanding is it's not any above and beyond what, they didn't take it out of that figure.
Yeah.
So, I've gone around with Chuck a couple times about, I said, I went through
Right,
and checked everything, and I said, this is all still left in here, so, and he pretty much agreed with me, so we'll, at one point he said, there is some additional plumbing, but anyway, just because of the coronavirus thing, I haven't talked to him yet.
right,
He hadn't been emailing much, so.
okay,
We paid $500,000 to smart light.
yeah, close to it, yeah.
Well, they send money into us and then we send it out,
Okay.
okay?
All right, I just want, because I didn't think we had that much in our budget.
No, see, that's a,
It's a,
Yeah, we still need to check for your $100,000
I
share.
got more than that, I'm not gonna give it to you.
can I suggest that we set up a committee meeting for the sheriff's committee down either later on this week or the first part of next week, if that works for you guys? We have an actual,
Right,
okay? What does any, I guess we need to get with the sheriff and find out work. Or will you do that, Carl, and let Augie know so we can get it posted correctly? I think it's time that we get together. Okay? Is that it for you, Carl?
yes.
Okay. Did you have anything, Derek?
Nothing beyond what we talked about in the study session, I just put in a plug to see what we can get on the agenda for the next meeting, the approval of Hanson as our engineer. That bid.
Yeah, it's already been conducted. We just need to have an item, line item, to approve, a resolution to approve Hanson's and
Something for me, I mean, is
Associates.
there-
Yeah, that's all. The financial stuff sitting on the desk, I didn't know where everybody was sitting, so, obviously, this is the first possible day of the month we could have a meeting. And so our cash flow is not particularly good because we haven't got dime one in. Since that report has been printed, we've got over 50 grand in so far. And of course, none of the state funds are represented there. Also wanted to let you know that so far we have had, the county has conducted
Got this one.
29 COVID-19 tests. 27 have come back negative and 2 are pending. So at this point in time, we still have no active cases or positive cases of the COVID-19 virus here in the county. So I just thought I just got this message from ESDA. They continue to meet, plan, and coordinate with the hospital and the other first responders and agencies in the county a couple of times a week. They're trying to get supplies in, and they've been gotten a fair amount of donations from local businesses and other entities. I'm not sure that some of the requests that they've made to the state have been fulfilled yet, but I mean, they are out there working and doing what they need to do. So I wanted to make that clear.
Does it say who they're testing, ones that come in and have symptoms, or just,
They're doctor authorized tests, okay, and the hospital is conducting the tests, okay? And like I said, there've been 29 so far, and there's only 2 that are pending, everybody else has been negative, just to repeat. Okay. Yes, Carl?
Someone might talk to Aaron Lawson, because I was told yesterday that he was told that there was a active case in Edgar County, and he sent all his people home. So I don't know where that confusion came from.
Okay, I don't know either.
Well, I saw Aaron yesterday, probably right after lunchtime. They were still going, so it must have been later in the day.
I'll call him, okay? Yes, did you have something, Andy?
What's the turnaround thus far on that, as it told us, as far as from test to result?
At first, it was fairly slow, it was 4 to 5 days. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, what they usually do is swab, and then they have a solution, they put the swab in, they freeze it, and then it goes to a reference lab, which is usually LabCorp. LabCorp takes about 3 days, 3 to 4 days to get the test result back.
They're doing them in about 2 now, though.
Yeah, there is a test out now that takes 7 hours, but I asked out here, and they do not have one of the equipment, pieces of equipment that they need to do it.
Thank you, Dan.
So
So-
they're sending it out, their references.
So, anything else? I'll entertain a motion to go into closed session for the purposes of personnel. Is that, Carl moves,
Second.
Derek seconds, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Does carry. I don't look for us to take any action. We'll just come back out, Gary, and Okay. There being no further business to come before our regular meeting of the County Board of April, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn. Derek moves, Andy seconds, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. We are adjourned. Thank you.